Alright, so for this video, let's go over the changes made to May's Dolphin, because I'm seeing a whole lot of doomer posting, of people literally saying Dolphin's gutted, it's not usable anymore, I'm dropping May. Alright, you're allowed to think of that, but let's go over what you can do about the changes, okay? So let's get started. So first, let's talk about where May is probably going to be using Dolphins in neutral. It's basically this range, right outside of pokes, and this range where you have to jump or dash. There's a couple of reasons for that, but we'll get into it at another time. But basically, let's try something, okay? I'm going to do a reaction test. I have 5 recordings. 4 of them are Dolphin, and 1 of them is just her doing a 5P in place. And we're going to honestly see if I can react to a Dolphin with a 6P in this range, okay? So let's try it. We'll give it 2 tries.
Danger.
Man, I haven't got a counter hit. So for 1, I got baited by the jab, and 2, I got counter hit. It's just not happening at this range. But obviously, a little farther back, like over here, you can do it. It's possible. But that's okay. So with this established, okay, Kai needs to throw out that 6P preemptively. He's not going to react to you unless you're doing it from a shitty spacing like here. It's just not happening. So if we're playing at this range, and for some reason this Kai, he just wants to throw out some 6Ps to try and catch your Dolphins, let's look at what you can do about it. So let's just try it. I'm going to make him spam some 6Ps. It's not realistic, I know, but let's just do it in a vacuum, okay? There you go. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay, that one doesn't work, obviously. But you know, those are just 5 options off the top of my head. And let's say you're at this range where you can react. There's so many things you can do. You can pretend the Dolphin by just jabbing. He'll probably 6P, who cares? You can walk up in 2S. You can run up in 5H. You can run up. You can run up, walk back. You can jump that air dash back. You can even jump back. You can do so many things. I can bait him into doing a 6P and then punishing it. You just have so many options to work with. It's almost a non-issue. If a Kai is standing here, predictably looking to 6P, run up throw, and then now your pressure's started. But let's move on to pressure, and the first thing I want to talk about is that your block strings cannot be sloppy anymore. This is how an old block string used to look like. And that would always work unless the opponent had a DP, then they can go through that. But now, any character, anytime, can just do this. And now that sucks, but just to prove it, you can actually get frame trapped for trying it. Now here's an actually good, like a well put together block string. That one frame traps. Now you need to basically go into training mode and redo your block string practice, because you will get blown up if you're being lazy. One thing I will say though, is that this string here, the backdash into the Dolphin, it's become a lot easier for the opponent to time their punish on. Like, it's always been punishable, but now we can just throw out a 6P like this. And it wins really easily. I don't gotta time that. One last thing that I hear pretty often is people saying that the heavy slash Dolphin can't be used anymore in your strings. I don't think that's entirely true, but it is definitely easier to react to. It reminds me of the Leo cross-up, okay? You can use it sometimes, you just can't use it all the time. You need to like get your opponent used to seeing other things before you go for it. It's always been kind of like that, it's just a little harder to like use now. I mean, people still end up getting hit by Leo cross-up, or Giovanna cross-up, or Giovanna's heavy slash special that's like plus on block. It's slow, yeah, but you can still use it if you save it for the right moment, in my opinion. And to quickly end off the video, please subscribe, because it apparently does not cost you anything. If you're not sold yet, take a look around the channel, there's some pretty good content if you like it. I'd appreciate it if you drop a sub or a like, even a comment. Actually, the comments are my favorite. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or something to talk about, post it in the comments. I'll talk to you guys soon, and bye-bye.